Organic chili container. 2 years ago, I planted my red hot chili peppers. And you can see, those are the first fruits I got. Big, beautiful fruits. But look at the size of the plants. They were still so small. It was the first harvest after transplanting the chili plants. The ground was bare. It was not easy to grow chili because of the drought. Look at how dry the plant was. But I recycled water from my kitchen to start growing the chili, and those were the first flowers I started enjoying. Though in some parts of my country the drought is still persistent and people are dying of hunger, we got some heavy rains, and you can see the top left video is showing the flowering of my chili plant, while the bottom right is showing the fruits. And here I'm also demonstrating a principle in gardening where you cut off the top of your chili plant. So you see the chili plant that is towering above is more than 1 meter high, while the other one is slightly less than 1/2 meter, but it looks bushy. Look at that. It gets more interesting at this point. Have you noticed that I have different types of chili fruits? Yet these chili plants, I grew them from zero-cost chili seeds. I went to the nearest shop. I asked for some chili, and the shopkeeper did not even have some good chilies. So the shopkeeper gave me some 3 chilies that somewhat looked alike. So I came back home, I dried the seeds, and that is how I started my chili plants in an organic container. But now, after the chili plants are all grown, I discovered that I have different types of chili. You will notice the fat chili, the jalapeno peppers, you will notice the demon red chili, you will notice some Thai chilies. I have different types of chilies. So some I'm harvesting by bringing it up, while others I will be harvesting while bringing them down. Just look closely at the plants and you will notice that I have different types of chili. So the red are the ripe ones. At this stage, they are still crunchy, but you can also wait for them to become peppery. I will show you the peppery. You can also enjoy them when they are green, but they are definitely hotter when you eat this red one. When it's still green, it's less hot, but they're healthy and nice. This must have been a bird that did this. Besides color change, another indicator that your chili is ready for harvest is that it becomes peppery, like chilies on this tree. So the other chili I was harvesting going down, going up, and this one you just pull it like that. So you see peppery chili, it's dry compared to this other one. This one is peppery, this one is not yet peppery. The best way to promote increased flower production is to harvest the chilies. And even if I harvest these chilies, while some of them have not turned red, they will still turn red. But I want to harvest them to promote flower production, which means I can get more chili. Compared to my harvest in the last 2 years, this will be a much bigger harvest. The chili plant is more prolific and so many fruits, which is amazing because the plant survived through the drought. A few simple rules while growing your chili. Chili plant is amazing because it does not need much to thrive. 1, make sure you select a position that gets good sun. 8 hours of sunlight will ensure that your plants can produce good fruits and they will ripen well. Number 2, regularly add mature compost and manure to supply the nutrients that your plant needs. During fruiting and flowering, P and K is so important. If you supply those 2 nutrients, you will get lots of fruits because the flowers will not fall. You will not lose any flower. Number 3, don't overwater your chili plants. Chili plants can thrive even with deep watering once a week. Also remember, if you overwater your chili plants, you will not get hot chilies. But the moment you let your plant dry out, then you give it deep watering, you will find that your chili fruits will be hotter because they are growing under stressful conditions. This is another different type of chili again. It does not look like the other long chili I was harvesting. It's still in the same line, but this one is short and stubby. So how many chili varieties have you noted from my zero cost chili seeds? Another key pointer when growing your chili is that there's not much to be done about pest control, because these plants, I use it to control pests on other plants. I have a video on how you can make a natural organic pest product using chili. So look at this. Beautiful, beautiful chili. different from the other chilies I've just harvested. So the natural enemies that I showed you earlier in the videos are the ones controlling any pests on this plant. Nothing much to be done. Isn't this amazing about growing chili at home? The next tip is to ensure that you provide good spacing for your chili plants. Make sure your spacing is more than 30 centimeters. You have seen that as the plant grows, it's branching out. So every plant needs good spacing, and when you provide good airflow, you also prevent the buildup of any pests on the plant, ensuring that the leaves get good sun exposure to make food for the plant. So look at my beautiful chilies. When will I finish harvesting all these chili fruits? Look at that. The short, stubby chili fruits. Oh, by the way, you can also grow this chili in containers and get a good chili harvest. And I need to show you this. Remember our chili in a container? Look at this. And this seems to be even another variety. It's hanging down. Smaller size, it's shorter. See. Watch my video on how to grow chili in a container from the small chili plant. Look at this, friends. So in the next episode, I'll share more tips. Wow.